first look at this officially licensed product. This is a dog toy. I guess his name is Glutch. And Murray's ready to party. So, you excited for the World Cup, buddy? Here you go. Tons more merch to be had, too. I got these official World Cup pins at a CVS near my house. And guess what? We're about 30 minutes from the New Jersey Stadium, MetLife, where a lot of the games, or at least 4 of the games, are taking place. That means that there's merch to be had at the American Dream Mall and the Adidas flagship store. So we'll keep moving, and we'll get going and see what we can find. Happy World Cup, New Jersey. You are watching Peak Merch. Let's go! And here we are, approaching just beyond those meadowlands, the MetLife Stadium, where like 4 of the World Cup matches are taking. This is New Jersey. Hannah noted it's called the New York, New Jersey Stadium. It's already branded for the World Cup. And there's also an Adidas flagship store at the American Dream Mall. So that's what we're searching for. But I think there might be a shot of us seeing some other stuff along the way. There it is, FIFA World Cup 2026 over there in the distance. And that's what we're focused on. If we see any other branding or anything else, we'll point it out. But yeah, let's see what we can find. There she blows. Look at that. Hannah was pointing this out earlier. But Big Snow, the indoor ski snowboarding mountain, is themed or sponsored by Michelob Ultra, proud sponsor of the FIFA World Cup. I see some FIFA branding over there. We're not going to go all the way to the stadium. But even here, there's like soccer branding on the billboard right above the overpass. That's new. So we're already starting to see some World Cup theming. And again, this mall being literally right next to the stadium is an interesting intersection of various forms of capitalism. So yeah, we're going to park and head inside. And this mall is huge. It's kind of like a bunch of little hub and spoke models. We've been here before, but I've never shown you this entrance. This is where the H-Mart food court is, which could be a good dinner option, and that's the H-Mart over there. So this way we can get some stuff to go. Hannah's typing in Adidas. That's the Adidas store. We'll go back a little. 5 minutes to destination. This is where I think we're going to get most of the World Cup stuff. Okay, does this train know the way to Court D? We're in Court A. We need Court D. This way for Après. This is Big Snow. Maybe we'll do a video of that gift shop some other day. And apparently there's a West Coast wellness brand here too. Look at that. Is FIFA sponsoring the cannabis? No. They're cashing in on the FIFA though. All right, we'll keep moving. This mall's kind of just becoming a theme park. See? There's this guy walking around. And then, look at this. The fairy garden. So that must mean box lunches down there. I think we're making good progress, but alas, we keep moving. So there's already so much brand synergy happening here. But look at this Dream Fan Fest. They're doing World Cup things. FIFA's sponsoring the Bank of America. The branding's all over the place. Miniso, the Chinese, what's it called, blind box and plush toy company, has a whole Star Wars like mini pop-up down there. So we'll probably explore that. There's a lot going on World Cup wise. We are in Courtyard B now, so I think we're halfway there, but we'll come back to this on the way back. And real quick, before we get to Adidas, we found Pop Mart has a whole Monsters World Cup activation here. These are kind of amazing. I would get one of those if we can find them. So this is like Monsters FIFA branded merch, essentially. And you remember the Monsters. These are Labubu. Labubu is like one of the Monsters. I think this is Labubu. Let's see. Actually, these are all Monsters FIFA. Look at all the different blind boxes and different prices. They're actually fairly reasonable. $13 for the glass cup blind box, so that gets you one of these. They have the really big Catch the Wind figure. Okay. Then they have the little guys on the soccer ball. These are $29.99. You get one of these. For $30, it looks like you get the long lanyard blind box. I'm not sure exactly what the long lanyard is. Okay, it's one of these. Okay, for $16. Whoop! For $16, you get one of these. I think these guys. Okay. For $20, you get a bag clip, which is this. They're okay. I don't know. None of these are as cool as the really big figure, who's probably really pricey. I know let's break our own rule and get a price check on this big Labubu figure. $150, but it's a collector's piece, so I mean, hey. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the missus. I feel like getting one of these, but they're all pretty silly. So let's see. Those are cool and they're actually reasonably priced. That might be the move. Alright. And just across from the Groovy shop here, we have the World of Soccer, which appears to be Adidas' flagship store. Let's see if we can find any exclusive World Cup stuff. Maybe not. It doesn't look super World Cup. No, unlock match day. You know what? The whole store is a World Cup tribute. That's so cool. All right, let's head inside. So they're not hitting you with any other branding but Adidas when you walk in. And you see the World Cup replica trophy right here in the middle. So it's got everybody's game day jerseys here. And then right here in the middle, there it is. The World Cup. Pretty cool. There you go. I don't even really care about Adidas, but I gotta say, this is really well done as a retail concept. And they have vintage World Cup merch here too. Look at that. USA World Cup 94. We'll see what else we can find. Yeah, this is strange. Here we go. This is what we want. Look at that. Stadium hat. FIFA branded. And then this is Mexico. So they have all the countries where, I guess all the countries participating really. This Germany, Argentina. All right, I'll see what else we can find. We're looking for stuff like this though. Stuff branded to New York and New Jersey. This USA hat for the World Cup is really nice. Look at that plush sweatband. Team USA branded with the FIFA logo. That's $35. I saw it, so can you. And all these other team hats are branded too, but they don't all have the World Cup logo for this year. So I don't know. That's sort of the prettiest one I've seen. I like that better than the one for the stadium, but we'll keep looking. This might be the thing everybody's going to get, but it is still very cool. This is the match ball. They call it Trionda because they're having it in 3 places. It's a regulation ball, and it's got the 3 colors for Canada, US, and Mexico on it. That's, again, $35. Pretty cool. And this is so cool. They have the FIFA World Cup balls throughout the years. So, like, there's Brazil in 2014, there's Russia in 2018, Qatar in 2022, and that's the Trionda right up there for the United States. So, yeah, if you get the chance to come out here, I mean, I think this Adidas store is sticking around. I don't think it's a pop-up, but nonetheless. And Hannah found the mini balls, which might be more our speed. Nonetheless, officially licensed and only $15. Which is kind of my price. Yeah, the official mini ball. All right, we'll keep looking. Look at these Japan bag clip mini backpacks. These are cute. I really like the Jamaica jersey. That's great. There's so much good stuff here. Looks like they have like hippied out mini balls too that have a bunch of stuff on it. Right next to, wow, Hannah's really finding all the gold. Look at this ladies World Cup Adidas shirt right now. This is really, I'm glad we came to this actually, because this is the place to go for your merch. And it looks like, yeah, they got the mini ball in 2 colors, so we'll keep looking. Yeah, this is so funny. New Jersey, but you're right, it barely made the cup. But New York, New Jersey. New York, Jersey, New Jersey. But it's cool, see, that explains the colors. Mexico's green, US is blue, Canada's red. There you go. That's actually a great shirt. It's a little tacky, but whatever.
Maybe Mr. Uncle Guillermo needs a present.
I think maybe we should get him one. What size is he?
I don't know. What do you call him?
This is like the tour shirt, essentially, for the World Cup. It's $40, but it's really beautiful. And I mean, this might be a preview of what you guys are getting if you go to one of these matches. I imagine the Adidas pop-up will have a lot of the same stuff. So there you go. Is it? It's a high quality? Well, it's Adidas. I don't know. I kind of want this, and I'm not even a soccer fan. It's fresh. Very fresh. She'll talk me out of it, I'm sure. Let's keep looking. It is worth remarking how much Adidas made these look like tour shirts for bands. Like, this is like an arty graphic. This isn't the kind of thing I would expect from sports merch. It's like, honestly, super cool. I feel like I kind of want one. And I don't even really follow soccer. What does that tell you?
Probably a couple more.
Yeah, there's probably a couple more. We'll keep looking. Again, they have jerseys for every team. What in the hell?
World Cup.
Oh, that's sick. Gotta show Guillermo that too. And this looks like a hoodie. We got a nice hoodie, very minimal. They got the full graphic there on the back. Can we get a price for that?
$70.
70's not bad, honestly, for an official Adidas hoodie. I thought it would be worse. This whole line is World Cup shirts. This is wild.
This one's the coolest.
Is that your favorite?
It's really cool.
It seems kind of like hip art merch. It doesn't even seem like sports merch. Wow. That might be the best one.
Puffy.
That one's fuzzy. That's like a Spirit jersey material. They keep coming. There's like 10 different designs. We saw that in a different color. All right, I'll let you know what else sticks out. Yeah, we just got the mini ball, but honestly, there's so much stuff here. It's overwhelming. It's like theme park gift shop grade. A true retail experience. Look at that. So, I think Colombia, Jamaica, and Mexico have the best merch, with Mexico having an edge. Like, they have their own ball here, you know? The Mexico merch is just styling. Is that Mexico themed?
No,
It's an Adidas clutch. Maybe for your birthday. Maybe for your birthday. No, thank you. All right, let's keep moving. Hannah says it's funny that this place, presumably called Mango, is also getting in on... Oh, actually, that's branded and licensed.
Yeah.
That's an official World Cup jersey.
For a child?
For a child? Mango has children's World Cup jersey? We might have to go inside here and investigate. Sorry. Mango.
Small people clothes.
Oh, it's all for children?
No, I don't think so.
We're going to investigate Mango briefly. We skipped Mango because we got places to go and people to see.
Fruit dress.
Yeah, because there's fruit dresses here at Zara. So, we'll keep moving. Worth pointing out that it's not just Adidas, or a company founded by Adolf Adidas after World War II, that is getting in on the World Cup integrations, though perhaps the most famous brand partnership. We're actually outside the Levi's store right now, and there's a lot of Team USA stuff, so we might just pop in and see what they have.
World Cup, basically.
Yeah, this is all for World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. There you go.
Pretty great. How you doing?
That jacket.
Oh, your girl's in the pink too.
Levi World Cup exclusives. There you go.
Say that, then you'll say, yeah. Come on. Be the girl, Dad. It's okay. Are they yes. That's our job.
Very nice. They've been placing these like giant Monopoly game token pieces around the mall, and if you find them all and you show up at a certain place at a certain time, you can win a prize. I think we saw the iron before.
I saw another one too.
Dear God, we could be winning this game.
You could
But
also be riding around in a camel stroller.
yeah, they have like animal themed like motorized strollers here.
Hold a iPad.
Yeah, so your kid can be on an iPad while you're exactly. But this is what I wanted to check out from above before the Star Wars Miniso store. I think we can probably speedrun this, but we're gonna be quick. We're gonna look at the main Miniso because apparently they have World Cup stuff there. Maybe get a snack, go to H Mart and take it home. And I might run out for pins later. If you're looking for cheap Star Wars tees, I've got the place for you. But a lot of this stuff doesn't really, that's Force Awakens. A lot of this stuff doesn't look exclusive for the Mandalorian and Grogu launch, even though it is timed around, this pop-up is timed around the release of that film. Oh my God.
Kind of great.
And a Jabba mug, like. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff here. I'm gonna keep looking. So many cool blind boxes and little smalls here. They have a collectible badge. I've never seen this blind box before. A circuit board. Some pins here, as Hannah noted. Not really my vibe. Something called a sound pendant. They still got mouse pads. They got air fresheners. Really nice, high quality reusable stickers. And some sort of anime Star Wars action, which these actually look pretty sick. So we'll see what else we can find, and then we'll get out of here. They have more Star Wars Pez here than they do at the Pez Visitor Center. Just saying. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's about equal. It's interesting. Oh, because we did technically get Ahsoka on The Mandalorian, so there's some OT characters here, some newer characters here. Boba, he who sits in the middle, Chewie. All right, let's keep looking. Oh boy, we found the blind boxes. Some of these I've seen before. I think, yeah, the Baby Yoda bobbleheads I've seen before. This looks maybe exclusive for the movie. These guys, Vader ones. They've got I like the Vader in TIE Fighter a lot, actually. That's pretty sick. But yeah, I don't know. I think these just exist in space, both, you know, in the context of the story and in like an environmental sustainability way. But we'll keep looking. There's a new line of blind boxes with like really kawaii Yodas. I mean, Baby Yodas. I'm always gonna call them Baby Yoda, guys. All right, there you go. We found some other sports apparel store I'm not familiar with called JD, but they have a little FIFA pop-up here too. Hannah pointed out that 94 must have been the last time that the games were in the US, the FIFA games. So there you go. And they've got this cool track jacket, which is like very, very 90s and pretty chill. And they've got a little shirt here too. And wouldn't you know it, they have that same soccer ball. That
$1 more expensive here.
$1 more expensive at JD. But good to know. I really would have loved something exclusive from that store. Like, if they had a flagship pin or something, obviously. But a lot of the same stuff appears to be here at the JD store. Wow. That's kind of like, is that fake denim?
Yes, it's sports denim.
Oh yeah, sports denim, sure. I'm outside the Lids because I heard the Lids has stuff, and look, they just like list their partnerships, kind of.
For
Slayer, Ghost, and the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, custom partnerships. There you go. Spain hat, exclusive to Lids, is pretty fresh, and it's got the insignia there on the back, and they have this for a bunch of the teams. I'll see if I can find one to show Guillermo. Yeah, dare I say, Lids has fresher World Cup merch than Adidas. There you go. And look at this. There's no way I can monetize this video because this music is playing so loudly, but this is another great print. Hannah pointed out they're really leaning into New York here at the Lids, but I agree. Good stuff. Yeah, I got cut off, but this is very 90s, like rap album energy. Pretty cool. And I do love these truckers that just sort of list the whole game. Wow, that's good too. They have lots of good stuff here. I don't know, this might be the better merch spot. Look at that. Celebrate the Sequicentennial and FIFA at the same time. All right. Yeah, all of these Lids exclusives are especially sick. And some of them do have the New York, New Jersey branding on them as well. This is the logo, the World Cup logo this year. There's that 94 again. A lot of U.S. soccer stuff. And they do have a trucker with the logo. And then the puffy trucker, which is probably the one... Oh, excuse me. Finally the one we'll wind up with. And real talk, is the Sequicentennial an excuse for some brands to just be outwardly, weirdly, like nationalistically patriotic, sort of boys era giving Homelander energy? Sorry, Skechers. You messed up, alright? So I'd heard that Miniso had World Cup exclusive stuff, but these sort of licensed products are the things, like this really cheap FIFA licensed stuff that you can get at your pharmacy. So I haven't seen any exclusive Miniso FIFA stuff, just the exclusive Pop Mart. What'd you find?
I'm ready to go now, but there's children's things as well.
Look at these children's clothings.
Including the jalapeno man, I guess.
There's the Is that an old Mexico?
Whatever. I'm into it.
Okay.
But
We'll keep moving.
Need it because I'm also not a
Hannah's
child.
part
Also,
Chicano.
No, please.
So she's allowed.
Also,
No. So there's some World Cup merch at my Walgreens, but the real good honey pot I saw this morning was at a CVS. There is this Walgreens in the mall. Will they have a better World Cup stash than my Walgreens? And if not, I will go back tomorrow to that CVS. Let's take a look. Here you go. I think we saved ourselves a trip. They got licensed balls. They did have licensed balls here. They have a lot of the same stuff I've seen. I haven't seen either of these pins though, or this pin. So these are all good pickups. And they have some less expensive licensed hats. This is like pharmacy grade stuff here, but I think things like pins are probably a safe bet. Popcorn buckets. I like maple. Oh, and there's
Canadian.
Clutch. I thought he was Gulch. That's the toy Murray has. They have scarves. And look at this little bear. They have a bear too, but I think this is the pin to get, and maybe one of the trophies.
Eagle Man.
Yeah, this sort of qualifies as Sequicentennial and World Cup merch, so pretty good. Pretty good. You ready to get a snack? Me too. And then they also have a cool Canada, Mexico, USA one that's like Mexico themed, and they have this color too. So there you go.
Be cool and stylish.
The sort of FIFA bling. That's how to let the cops know that they should be keeping an eye on you when you're drinking and reveling. All right, let's get out of here. Look at this, a FIFA Squishmallow. You want one, Hammy?
No, but look, you can get any of the mascots.
Oh, they got the
Or a
mascots
soccer ball.
on a soccer ball.
Or
Damn, that's probably the chaser. That's what you want. Okay, and they have a little soccer ball plush here. They have whoever the hell the tiger guy is. They have this, which I guess if you're going to a game, hey, you're going to sweat through it too. So this is actually interesting. These are the kind of bags that, maybe even a little too large, but those are the kind of bags you need to get into stadiums. They make
to come here to get one before you can go over.
No, you have to go somewhere. But that looks a little large as well.
It's for your tailgate party when you buy a ticket to be in the parking lot instead of buying a ticket to the game, which people do.
Do. I don't know why somebody would get like a random ball that's not like regular. I mean, whatever. If you just want a ball, but you don't want to spend the Adidas money, there you go. And then we get to beaching. So I think that's pretty much.
What about chillaxing?
Oh, and La Dolce Vita, shellaxing. All right, I'm hungry. Let's go. There's Pulisic on Team USA's Pop too. They have the little people, those Fisher Price collectibles. Fisher Price has been trying to get into this sort of blind box like collectible game for about a year, and I never see these sell out no matter how cool the runs are. And then they have blind bags of the individual teams. So there's Mexico, there's Team USA, there's Canada. Collect your favorite players. This was a great haul. I'm glad we did this. It's sort of fascinating. Yeah, we can debrief in the car, but I think we're gonna get a snacky and maybe some bling.
Well, if you're gonna come here, you should come before it costs $150 to park during the games.
That's true. It's going to be really crazy here in like 2 weeks or a week by the time this video comes out.
If you're a tourist and you are coming to New York for the games, go ahead and try to walk. Seems like fun.
Yeah, just, walk across that river there. I mean, there is a pedestrian walk over all the bridges, I suppose. But we'll see what happens. I think they have enough infrastructure here. It's unclear. What about the merch? Stuck out to you?
Well, merch was good. I don't want any of it.
We're not football people.
I think they did a good job. It was almost like festival quality.
Yeah. The graphics and the sort of style of printing too is very like festival quality at Adidas. Like they had the nicest stuff, I think it's fair to say. but they've had a partnership for half a century with FIFA. So there you go. And the monsters, the Pop Mart like Labubus, they were cool, but the scam was they didn't just release a figure. Well, they were cool because they're cool and collectible, and now they're branded. And if you like football and you like the Monster series, I get it. But they didn't actually just have a figure; they just had that really expensive one and bag clips.
Thank you for filming me while you were talking.
Sorry. We'll do this again later. And as we leave the American Dream, we are reminded that we are already living in proto-Wall-E times. Just takes, I don't know, one more strategic automation, I suppose. And your kids belong to Smart Cart. Here at my CVS in the New York suburbs, the World Cup merch soldiers on. This is all officially licensed. We've got foam hats here. Would you like a foam cowboy hat? Doubling as America 250 merch. And then we've got a whole section here too. Oh, look at these branded fans, portable fans for the World Cup. Let's see what else we can find. I almost forgot the officially licensed dog toys. Here they are. The American mascot is kind of terrifying, but yeah, there he is. All right. And these are the kind of bootleg Stanleys. They've also got some vinyl sticker sheets. Those are cute. And I think that's actually it for real. Bunch more lapel pins here than I saw even at the Walgreens at the mall. Of course, this is a CVS, so maybe that's part of it. So they've got the individual pins for each supporting country. They've got the group pin, this guy, and this guy. And they've also got a lot of keychains. Officially licensed keychains are here too. What else do we got? We got some Team USA stuff. We Are FIFA. Oh, interesting. This one is $20. This is the same one we saw at Lids. So there you go. Then they've also got some like moisture wicking. It's kind of like a nice hat, actually. A little moisture wicking material there in the back. That one's $30. They've got what they call a Rowdy Cup here. Some licensed balls. These are not the Adidas balls. Some U.S. Soccer licensed shirts. Looks like a lamp, an officially licensed, like a desk lamp. Comes in multiple colors. They only have U.S. and Mexico here. Canada must have been popular. They got a plush trophy, like a toy trophy. And they got a replica trophy here as well. That's $40. That's crazy. $40 gets you a replica World Cup of your own from CVS. And then they've got a glass here as well. I think that's pretty much it. But if I see anything else, you'll be the first to know. Here's my FIFA World Cup 2026 pin haul. We got that one with the trifecta or whatever they call it on the left. This nice map one. Same one, but in USA colors. They have one of those for each country being the focus. So the green one says Mexico. And then there's the US Eagle soccer guy, whoever he is. This is what the Mexico design looks like in magnet form. So notice it's green instead of blue for US or red for Canada. Pretty good haul today. You know, I didn't get those Labubus. They were fine. The figure was very cool, but it was not $150 cool. We did get a little mini soccer ball. That's a nice souvenir, and it is not Adidas exclusive. Remember, we saw it at Lids too. But I think those pins will fit in nicely on this increasingly absurd wall of pins. And we'll talk about a few of these pieces later this year as we do our America 250 Sequicentennial merch vid. But for now, thanks for coming to American Dream and hunting with us for World Cup merch. I'm sure there's a fancy pop-up in the city and a ton of other World Cup exclusives, so hit me if there's more stuff I should be seeing, more exclusive, like, kooky stuff that you're finding, and if it's reasonable, I'll try to cover it. But for now, I've been Jess. You've been patient, and you've just watched Peak Merch. Go!